Cranberry Highway, Route 6A, Yarmouth Port. And here we are at my happy place. Let's go in and take a look, shall we? It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. The inn is fully booked tonight. To our left, we have the library / music room. My brother is a musician. Straight ahead, we have the living room. We have one of 6 guest rooms right here. I would take you in, except it is occupied. Here we have some beautiful cranberry raisin cookies, not cranberry, oatmeal cranberry cookies my brother made, delicious. And if you're ever traveling here and forget stuff, they have all kinds of toiletries for you in case you get here and realize you forgot something at home. There are a lot of fireplaces. Not all of them are working fireplaces. That's a working fireplace, and we love to sit there in the fall and the winter with the fire. And here we have the library music room again with my brother's baby grand and my sister-in-law's teacup collection, or part of it. I believe it was her grandmother's. Beautiful light throughout. I will also take you outside. Yes, we have a patio for outdoor dining. And although this is a bed and breakfast, the common areas are available for everybody all the time. We have the dining room here, so you can either bring food in and sit and have a meal here. Silverware and plates provided. Here is the outside patio. Let's take a look. Oh, I have the sun in my eyes. So that is covered. That seat there is covered. Now we have tables here. We have our spiral staircase to the back hall, and there is a guest room on the other side of the hall from the staircase. Outdoor seating areas, the bird houses, some of which I believe my grandnephews did, my brother's grandsons. He has 4 grandsons. Here's another nice seating area. The water feature, which we haven't turned on yet today. From the front, the inn looks very small, but it goes back. It's over 4,000 square feet. And up here, we have a fire pit. We had really bad storms. This is Friday. Yesterday, I guess. All day yesterday. So there we have a fire pit. I'm hoping we'll be able to light that maybe tonight. My brother's clearing some ground back there. He's going to be planting an orchard. The parking. They sit on an acre of land. This is private residence stuff. That's just our little backyard with the grill. And the inn is pet friendly. Not just dog friendly, but pet friendly. Let's go back in. I want to show you the other entrance. We came in the front door to the inn. The door that is right at the front of the house. But because this house is very old, I'll go back into the library. It is on the National Historic Register. It's an old house. go in. There's also a side front door over here. Let's go this way through the, oh, so this is the dining room. Lots of tea. Back into the living room. And this is the side front door. And this is the 24-hour beverage center. And these two shelves are handmade shelves from reclaimed lumber from here on Cape Cod, and a local artisan made them. We have the ice bucket, the Keurig, and of course, beverages, sodas, beers, waters, I think even a little wine in there too, free of charge, of course, just to help our guests feel more at home and more comfortable. And I don't know if you saw over here, in addition to the wonderfully baked homemade goodies that Chris makes, there's also nuts and snacks you can stick in your pocket. Let's go over here. So this is the side front door. Okay. This is the stairs to upstairs. And in a couple days when I can get into the rooms, I will show you some rooms. Oops, sorry, that might have been a little bit fast. So this is the side front door. It's on the side of the house, but it still faces the front. 6A Cranberry Highway. Here we have a beautiful clamshell drive, very beachy, very Cape Cod. I'm going slow here because we have these very old stones. Oh, I forgot to go into the library to show you how old the house is. So there is parking for when you're here to check in. You can put your bags straight in because the guest parking is around back, as you saw. That is obviously a shed. It's a large shed, 2 separate areas. My brother does a lot of carpentry work in there. He's a very gifted carpenter as well. And here are the rainbow chairs, which my brother is very proud of. He likes to sit out here in the evening and watch the traffic, and we'll have cocktails out here, right? The rainbow flag. This here building right here, which is jutting out from the end, that is also private residence. It's called the barn. And you see how it's attached to the house there? But not really. I think it was built separately and then they just kind of joined it together, because to get into the barn from the back of the house, it's a little bit, you know, step up, step down, turn right, turn left. And that door there is also private residence. That's the kitchen. So there we have a guest room there. Whoops, sorry. There's a guest room. There's a guest room. There's a guest room. Okay. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there are 2 guest rooms on the other side of the house as well for 6 guest rooms. So let's go back. I don't know if you can understand maybe now why this is my happy place and I'm always so excited to come here. Beautiful, beautiful homes. We'll go for a walk later and I'll show you we're right near the water by the bay, Barnstable Bay. This is Yarmouth Port. Let's go back in. Oh, there's the National Historic Register plaque on the outside of the house. Let's see if we can read it. This property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. And let's go back in. And the wall over here talks about the history of the inn. And of course, as you can see, there are instruments here, lots of books. My brother's a Patriots fan. God bless them. My sister-in-law is a Steelers fan. So, here we go. Oh, there's glare. Let me see. This pre-Civil War photograph was taken of the Crocker family home, which is what it was, known as the Crook Jaw Inn. It became the Crookjaw Inn. I'm not quite sure when. When my brother and sister-in-law purchased it a couple years ago, they changed the name to the Inn on Main. Picture was taken in 1860. So, living room, Yarmouth guest room, the library. There is a fireplace here. I think it's one of the working fireplaces. The Crookjaw Inn. I don't know how long it was known as the Crookjaw Inn. Here we go. The building was constructed in 1798 and is a standard Cape Cod pegged post and beam style home. Sorry, glare. It was converted from a private residence to a B&B during the 1980s. The house has undergone many renovations over the years, resulting in at least 3 additions and 4 separate attics. I love this house. It's believed that the additions eventually connected the barn to the house. The majority of the home is built over a crawl space. However, there is a stacked granite block basement under the living room. More likely, this was built as a root cellar. The inn sits on an acre of land and has 7 fireplaces and 1 wood-burning stove. The inn was named after an old New England folklore of an infamous whale named Crookjaw who swam the waters of Nantucket Sound. Living room 2008. Yarmouth guest room 2008. Library 2008. And my brother and sister-in-law changed the name of it for many reasons, mainly because the name of the inn went with the style of the inn, and they have also changed the style of the inn. What is this? During the Victorian era, 1837 to 1901, it was common practice for merchants to hand out trade cards, today's equivalent of a business card. We, as journal makers, know all about that. These cards were treasured and considered collectible and often used in scrapbooks. These cards from D.B. Crocker and Company, Dry Goods and Carpeting, Yarmouthport, Massachusetts, were preserved in an old scrapbook. Members of the Crocker family were the first residents of the home. Now you see my shadow. Aren't they wonderful? And so, of course, the name of my brother's dog is Crocker. So, there we go. The Inn on Main Cape Cod, definitely my happy place. This is Karynjean. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you soon.